Draw a line from the coast of Florida, out to Bermuda, down to Puerto Rico, and back. You enclose 3.9 million square kilometers of the Atlantic Ocean, a massive stretch of open water that has spent centuries swallowing ships, planes, and thousands of lives. The first documented anomalies trace back to 1492. As Christopher Columbus navigated these exact coordinates, he reported erratic compass behavior that broke all known rules of navigation, alongside strange lights hovering over the water. By the 20th century, the danger had escalated. The region gained international notoriety during World War II when Flight 19, an entire squadron of 5 high-tech United States Navy torpedo bombers, vanished into thin air without a single distress signal. Decades of these sudden, clean disappearances left a massive gap in our scientific understanding. Without the tools to measure what was happening beneath the water, people naturally filled that void with theories of magnetic portals, extraterrestrial abductions, and sea monsters. Today, researchers from the Carnegie Institution for Science, Yale University, and NOAA have moved past that speculation, identifying a specific physical infrastructure hidden beneath the waves. The Bermuda Triangle operates as a highly efficient, naturally occurring trap composed of 3 overlapping layers of Earth science. To understand exactly how it works, we have to dismantle it from the bottom up. We start at the ocean floor. Under normal geological conditions, volcanic islands are formed by rising magma plumes. As tectonic plates shift over time, those volcanoes cool off and the islands slowly sink back down beneath the waves. But Bermuda breaks that rule. Its volcanic system went quiet tens of millions of years ago, yet the island remains stubbornly elevated above sea level. To figure out why, researchers tracked the speed of seismic waves from global earthquakes as they passed through the crust beneath the island. Because these waves change velocity based on the density of the rock they hit, they serve as a subterranean X-ray. The data revealed a 12-mile thick layer of light, low-density rock sitting directly beneath the crust. This unique structure acts as a buoyant, submerged platform, a geological raft that physically props the island chain up, even as the tectonic plates move. This massive slab of light rock creates a significant mass imbalance compared to the heavy mantle surrounding it. This missing mass causes a localized dip in gravity, while the unique mineral composition of the raft itself creates a magnetic blind spot in the water column directly above it. As a vessel enters this zone, the magnetic field it relies on for orientation shifts and deviates. This is the mechanism behind the triangle's oldest signature, the sudden, inexplicable failure of compasses and modern navigation systems. This satellite image from NOAA shows the atmospheric intensity sitting directly above that geological trap. By analyzing decades of meteorological data, scientists have mapped a highly volatile surface environment. You have the massive thermal energy of the Gulf Stream colliding with the complex, shallow web of the Caribbean islands. This geography forces massive amounts of moving water into an intense oceanic bottleneck. The result is sudden, extreme atmospheric turbulence. Storms generate instantly, whipping up rogue waves that can surge 50 feet high, entirely out of nowhere. To compound the physical danger, the region is prone to pockets of underwater methane gas. When this gas releases from the seafloor, it rapidly decreases the density of the surrounding water, instantly stripping a ship of its natural buoyancy. Between sudden 50-foot walls of water and vanishing buoyancy, even a perfectly functioning, heavily armored vessel can be quickly overwhelmed by the physics of the ocean. Now put yourself on the bridge of a cargo ship or inside the cockpit of a bomber navigating this bottleneck. The trap requires one final, fatal catalyst. The sky violently turns on you, rogue waves begin battering the hull, and right as you need precise coordinates to survive the storm, your compass spins out, and your navigation screens go blind due to the massive geological interference below. The psychological pressure spikes. A manageable emergency devolves into complete disorientation, triggering fatal human error. Crews turn the wrong way, burn through their fuel, and steer directly into the worst of the weather. A 12-mile thick subterranean anomaly blinding the instruments. Explosive, unpredicted weather destroying the physical integrity of the vessel. Extreme psychological panic forcing the crew into deadly mistakes. By isolating each of these variables, geologists and meteorologists have finally replaced centuries of superstition with hard data. The Bermuda Triangle is a uniquely hostile geographical funnel where the most violent forces of Earth's crust, ocean, and atmosphere perfectly overlap. Science has thoroughly dismantled the myth of the monster, but the mechanics of the trap remain entirely real.